This is got a piece of cotton in it in case I need that to start a fire. This is called a side burner rivet stove. It's open on the top, so once you light it, you put alcohol in it. Heat, the yellow bottle, and 1 ounce of heat. Will boil water in 4 minutes. Basically, it's fast. If you got this pan that I'm using right here, 4 minutes to a boil. Once you ignite it, it takes about 6 to 12 seconds for these little side holes to put out alcohol flames, little fingers of flame. And it really is an amazing little stove. The pot sits directly on the stove. And most of you probably seen videos about alcohol stoves. But the side burner, the flame coming out the center is used to light the other flames. Once they are lit, you cover the center totally, smothers it out, and all the flame comes out the side. So if you haven't looked at alcohol stoves in the past, I don't even think they weigh a ½ ounce. And the little bottle of alcohol, there you go, that's 2 ounces. This will cook at least, each ounce will cook 2 cups of water, boil in 4 minutes, and probably boil for an additional 3 minutes after that. So like something like ramen, there's nothing easier than that. You don't even have to find wood. It's a good backup, but if there's wood available, you don't have to use your fuel. You can save that for if it does rain and you can't get any dry wood, you got an alcohol stove to cook the next meal. Watch some good videos today. I have a few subscribers, all really nice people. There's a cloud on the ground right now. It's actually, wow, that's pretty. I don't think you can see it from this view. Let me see if I can give you a view of it. This may be kind of rickety here. See the ground? There's actually a cloud or mist forming on it. That's how humid it is. Wow. And the sun's coming out drying what just fell. Very pretty. I don't know if zooming in will help or not. You can see there's like a little clouds on the ground. Hopefully it'll show up on the camera. Anyway. Yeah, it's looking pretty good out here. And turn this thing back around, see if I can get it pointing toward me again. Anyways, here I am hanging out. Pretty much ate the soup. It's neat how you can just squeeze it. Make yourself a little funnel, pour it right in. I recommend these squishy bowls. Squishy bowls. I think between $11 and $15. They make different kinds, different colors. You'll enjoy them, and they cram anywhere you want them in your backpack. Wherever there's a little space, you can jam it in there. I actually put mine in the cook kit because it fits in there perfect. This bottle of water, which I think this is, as with everything you buy, made in China. I have to say, $5, nice stainless steel. It says it's food grade. It ain't idiot proof. Oh well, it's good. I have a water purifier in the house in my kitchen sink. It's like, I don't know, Living Water 2 or something. I got on eBay. It's such a deal. And that thing puts out, it has UV light and it aerates the water with ozone. And it has carbon filters and all that. They usually sell about $300. I bought it on eBay for, I think, $53. I bid on it. Good gracious. And it's great. The water's pure, clean as you can get. While I mentioned water filters, I recently learned I had already bought an MSR Hyperflow, which I like a lot. But I found a new one on eBay right after I bought mine, like 3 days later. It's a new thing called, I think it's Sawyer water filter. They got a squeeze filter, 0.1 micron, and it's almost no limit on how much water you can filter. You could use it the rest of your life. Some of them, they sell, say this 500 gallons. Well, that's a lot of water. And you can even buy a bottle that's like this, it's plastic with the filter in it. You just dip the whole thing in a lake, put the top back on, and a straw comes out, and you can drink the water perfectly pure with no bad taste and absolutely safe. So they cost around $50. So Sawyer, S-A-W-Y-E-R. Look on eBay for one of those. They make a bunch of different, different attachments, this and that, but the simplest thing is probably $50, and you have pure water whenever you're backpacking. The whole system weighs 3 ounces. The container and the filter. If you get the little squeeze bottle type thing, the plastic looking. Anyway, I strongly recommend you check into that if you do hike and you'd like to have access to fresh water. If you have one of these bottles like this, what I found on YouTube, you always have a way you can put nasty water in here. Since it's metal, you can put it on the fire or in a fire, and of course it'll get all sooted up, but that don't matter. But the water will be pure and drinkable. As long as you didn't, maybe if you filter it through a cloth or something as you're putting it in here, you get rid of any sand or whatever that might be in it. But as far as pure, you get the water to boiling for, I don't know, probably a minute or two, and it's my understanding it's pure to drink at that point. Safe. In other words, nothing's alive that's going to hurt you. No bacteria and such or diseases. So if you got one of these little metal containers, just throw it in your backpack. Fill it with water if you want more water. This will hold 3 cups, and I think 3 at least. And you can use this to boil your water in an emergency. As long as you got all the stuff like I have, I don't go out long enough to have an emergency other than a short-term one maybe. As long as I don't get lost in the woods, even if I did, with all the stuff I take, I think I'd be all right. These guys that hike and hang out in the freezing snow in winter, 20 degrees or less, they got nerve, that's all I can say. I don't like the cold. I live in the South because I lived in New York for a while. Don't like it, don't like the cold. It was definitely beautiful. I mean beautiful. But the beauty of it is not worth suffering with the snow so often and miserable icy roads. So I moved to the South to live here. Now I'm retired now and sitting back doing nothing. And I actually am happy and enjoy life. So hopefully all of you guys that are at retirement age will not be worried about not enjoying life. Because there's quite a bit to do if you can just find a hobby. Get a hammock or camp out or whatever. But I hope you enjoy this video. It's probably too long anyway. Maybe I can cut it down some. But other than that, I have my little backpack has this bag. It's full of everything in the world, including a whole bunch of the cotton balls dipped in the chemical. Pretty much anything you need. I think the one thing I need to do, and I do have a compass in the car that I need to put into my bag in case I go hiking. I have a compass. So I guess at this point I'll let you guys go and watch somebody else, because I know this is getting boring. It's good to see y'all again. To talk to y'all. Hope I get to watch some of your videos. If you'll subscribe or send me a comment, I'll go back and watch your videos too, because I spend several hours a day looking at videos. And have a nice day, everybody.